Dummy M with Vero and T-Dog. Brought to you by www.drunkensoberchronicles.com.
And very lucky today, T-Dog, joined by another stand-up comedian from Sydney. Now, Rob Andrews, I have met on multiple occasions, and he has just done pre-COVID a one-man show called Rob Andrews Allergic to Salad, and he joins us today. How are you, buddy?
Good, mate. Good. I'm a bit bored sitting here in Penrith in isolation, but I'm fantastic otherwise.
Oh, so you're actually in isolation?
Well, all of not like personally, but all of Penrith is pretty much.
Right, and is that just to stop people from like punching on, or is this actually COVID related?
I think it's to protect the rest of Sydney, to be honest. I mean, they've isolated, look at where they've isolated. They've isolated Fairfield, Blacktown and Penrith. Now, you can't tell me that's just stuff to protect everyone else.
Coming from Blacktown, that touches and warms my heart, mate. Obviously living in Penrith, buddy. I guess we'll ask up front, are you a Penrith Panthers supporter?
I sure am. I've been a Panthers supporter ever since Mark Geyer came to our primary school to teach us about tackling and passing and abusing authority figures. So it's been good.
I'll tell you what, his tackling technique would have been long to teach. I think it was just coat hanger around the head from memory for Mark Geyer.
Yeah, it was aim high. It was definitely aim high. Yeah, for sure. And then abuse the ref when he copped you on it. That was the Mark Geyer technique. I miss those days, though. They were the good days. Some of my best memories were sitting at Penrith Stadium calling Gary Jack lollylegs. That's a deep burn when you're 7 years old, lollylegs.
So when did you first become... You mentioned that he came to primary school. So what are we talking, the 80s, 90s, roughly whereabouts, Rob?
This would have been the 80s. He came along, a very, very young Brad Fittler came along as well.
Wow.
Yeah, nice.
I think it would have been 88, 89 maybe.
So you jumped on the bandwagon just in time for their grand final win of 91.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, these were the good days. These were the days I remember going to Panthers Stadium and watching Brad Fittler vomit in the middle of the field at the start of the game. So what he did the night before, but yeah, they were the good days, man. They were
I could have a guess. I reckon. I think I'd only take one guess.
Yeah, and you wouldn't get kicked out for stuff. I used to, when Ryan Girdle was playing, I used to yell out that I wanted to have his babies. He used to turn and give me a thumbs up every time I said it too. So, Girds, if you're ever listening, I'm married, but I'm still fertile, so...
The Dummy M with Vero and T-Dog. Brought to you by www.drunkensoberchronicles.com.